The vast views of the eastern plains hide the patch of dirt where Lincoln County came millimeters away from tragedy.
So that's going to be the 20th of May. I probably won't forget that anytime too soon.
It's hard for Deputy Michael Hutton to forget the day he's still recovering from.
I knew I had probably milliseconds to think, if that, and I knew I was about to get shot. I could see the gun, I could see what he was doing, I knew what was going to happen, and then it happened. This one here, is this your truck, or? I didn't see your doors open when I came down here.
It was a routine call for a theft in progress. Hutton was the only deputy in Lincoln County on duty around 3:30 that morning in May.
Just got on scene talking to the RP, and I was under the impression that the suspect was gone.
It was only about 30 seconds before a man with a gun hiding inside the back of a truck started shooting. An ambush.
As soon as I got shot, the first words out of my mouth over the radio were shots fired, officer down, because I knew I was about to go down. Wasn't down yet, but I was about to.
I was doing my best to let him know that it's gonna be okay. I'm here, we're here, you're not alone anymore, so.
Deputy Abby Johnson was on the other end of Hutton's cries for help. She was working dispatch when the call came in.
At one point when he does tell me that he thinks he's gonna lose it, he's losing a lot of blood, that's when I tell him it's gonna be okay.
So I tell myself, you can hear it, I say, well, here we go, Mike. And that's me just mentally preparing myself to possibly die. You know, it was that quick that I thought you were hurt enough that's what was gonna happen. In those moments, I absolutely thought I was going to die. I mean, I had made peace with that. I was gonna die.
Seeing his face, knowing him, was what, it's like your heart just sinks. That was the hard part.
In a county with just a couple thousand people,
yeah.
Lisa Carter and Lauren Stand knew they'd recognize the deputy shot when they responded to the call with the Lyman ambulance service.
We took a look at him and we looked at each other, we said, we need to leave now. Like, time is of the essence right now.
It was, as we would call, a load and go situation. There was not time to mess around and chit chat, that's for sure.
Carter was working on Hutton in the back of the ambulance while Stand raced them to the nearest hospital.
And that was the worst thought in my mind, was if I don't get here fast enough, he's gonna die back there. And that's what was going through my mind. I need to get there fast, but safely.
Because when all was done and said, I'd lost between 60 to 80% of my own blood.
If it weren't for the team of deputies and paramedics and doctors and nurses, Deputy Michael Hutton wouldn't be here talking today.
Absolutely. Thankful is an understatement.
Recovering from 3 gunshot wounds to the hand, arm, and chest, millimeters away from leaving him dead.
One of the bullets did go directly through my thumb. So, as you can imagine, a bullet versus a thumb bone, there's not going to be a whole lot left to that.
It's looking pretty good there. How's the pain in that?
The surgeries are over, hopefully.
It's still painful, but I guess not as bad as it was the first couple times you did this.
But the therapy continues.
And push, 2, 3, 4, 5, good, and relax. Excellent.
Every agonizing stretch.
And again, push, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax.
Gets him one step closer to returning to full duty.
Tight to the inside of your hand, and then you're gonna do it on your own.
He's back at work now, mostly in the office.
Go ahead and wiggle again for me.
Also working on himself.
Yeah, even that hurts, just the pressure you're putting. God dang.
Through all the pain, Deputy Hutton wouldn't change a thing.
That's what I do. That's why I'm here, is to try to keep the peace, try and be that protector when that time comes. And if anybody in the community, any person's gonna take a bullet, then it should be me.
Now when you bring it up, I want a full thumbs up.
Building back his strength.
Straighten it. Yep, keep going, keep going.
1 millimeter
keep going.
at a time.
Keep going, push it, 45, good.
That morning in May was so foggy that when deputies first arrived on scene, they couldn't find Hutton laying on the side of the road. The bullet hit his lungs, so he couldn't yell for them. He radioed to them that he would fire his weapon into the ground so that they could find where he was, and deputies were finally able to locate him after he fired the weapon into the ground and they heard where it was.
You think of the circumstances that they were up against and the fact that everyone knows someone there.
Exactly. Everybody who responded knew exactly who they were responding to. But think about this: it was so foggy that the Flight for Life helicopter couldn't fly in. It's 15 minutes to the nearest hospital on ground, and they had to drive as fast as they could in the middle of that fog to try and get him there as quick as possible.
All the way around, everyone.
It's amazing.
It was truly a miracle.
And now he's back at work.
And he wants to be. That's the
He
important
wanted to be
thing.
there as quickly as he could.
Okay, well, we wish him continued good recovery, and that physical therapy alone makes me hurt.
It makes you cringe a little
It
bit.
does.
I know I was
He's
cringing
doing the
watching that.
work. He's doing the work.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Exactly.
Thank you, Mark.